Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel. Tonight I want to talk to you about vacation, more specifically going on a cruise. Alan and I absolutely love to travel, and one of our favorite ways to do so is cruising. We've been traveling on cruises for a really long time, and in fact we're about to take one in a few days. So I thought that it'd be a great opportunity for me to share with you 5 things you need to know before you take your cruise. It can cost upwards of $20 a day for you to park your car at the port. But there are other options for you, such as a service that would cost a little bit less money. You can park your car at their parking lot and they will shuttle you into the port. Now, you have to take into account that this is going to take a little bit more time because they are going to wait until that shuttle is full before they actually take you to the port. So you do have an option to spend a little bit more money and park at the port and get on the ship immediately, or to spend a little bit less money, but it's going to add a little complexity to your arrival. The staff on these ships work their butts off. A typical shift can be 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. So the gratuities may seem a little high, but split between 2, 3, even 4,000 staff members, it's really not that much. The good news is you can pay for these in advance. I strongly suggest you do so, so it's just one less thing you have to worry about while you're on your cruise. Alan and I typically get the drink package for our cruises. It's 15 drinks per person per day. That's alcoholic beverages, specialty coffees, or sodas. It costs around $62 per person per day, and you must get it for everybody who's in your stateroom over the age of 21. If your drinks on average are around $10, you only have to purchase 6 of them before you break even. If your drinks are less expensive, or if you're traveling with somebody who doesn't drink that much, then you may want to reconsider. Alan and I typically travel Carnival, so if you're taking another cruise line, you want to check with their website to make sure that you get all the details on their specific drink packages. Most cruises don't have ship-wide free internet. There are packages that you can get ranging from text-only packages all the way up to full streaming access. Check with your cruise line to see how much they cost and if they're readily available. Cruise ships are considered international roaming, and most carriers do not include this in your standard cell phone plan. Alan and I typically put our phones on airplane mode, so that way we don't incur massive phone bills on our way back, because your cell phone carrier will hold you to it. Excursions are activities that are offered by the cruise lines and the port's local businesses. They can range from horseback riding to zip lining to swimming with the dolphins, and can cost $40 and up. Now, most of these can be purchased online and booked beforehand, so make sure you get online and check what your ports have to offer. Most people are so excited to be going on a cruise that they end up packing too much or too little. What Alan and I do to combat this is we print our itinerary from the website. We choose an outfit for the day and then clothing for the evening. If your cruise is 5 days or longer, keep in mind that you will have a captain's dinner, and that's considered a formal. So if you're going to eat in the dining room every night, then this night will have a dress code. Also, don't forget your swimsuits and your workout clothes, because they do have a gym, and any specifics that you might need for any excursions you're going to take. Just like with any vacation, it's real easy to forget the little things such as toothpaste or toothbrush. What Alan and I do to combat this is we write a checklist, which I'll put in the description below. Now, if you still do forget these, it's okay. Don't worry about it. They do have shops on the cruise that will have them available for you. Keep in mind they will be a very limited selection and they'll be a little bit more expensive. Also, when you get to the port, you have baggage handlers there that are going to take your luggage for check-in. Make sure you have a little bit of cash on you so that way you can tip them. Alan and I forgot that one year and felt like real jerks. The safety briefing is required by maritime law on all cruises. What it is just like when you're on an airplane, they go through the regulations for safety and the procedures in case of emergency. This is the same thing. In case of an emergency, this is where you are going to report to so they can get you in a lifeboat and get you off the ship safely. They are annoying. They're frustrating, they're hot, you're standing in a line with a ton of people that you don't know. Here's the thing. The reason safety briefings take so long is because there are stragglers around the ship. The crew has to account for everybody. So the quicker you get off your phone and you get down to the safety briefing, the quicker it can be over with and we can get on with our vacation. So while your ship is docked in port, you basically have 3 different options. Your first one is excursions. If you order an excursion through the cruise line, then it is sanctioned and you have that additional security that if something happens while on the excursion, then the boat is not going to leave without you. You do have a second option when it comes to excursions, that you can take a local vendor around the port and do different things. Typically, these are a little bit less expensive, but you don't have that added security. If you get back to the port late because of an issue, then the boat might not be there. I don't know if I should say that. The second thing you can do while your ship is in port is you can walk around and hang out. A lot of times they'll have bars that you can get a local beer or some souvenir shops that you can pick up some great little trinkets for family and friends. One of my favorites is in Isla Rattan, Honduras. They have this great little shop that uses local Honduran mahogany to make some beautiful crafts, and they're all handmade. One of Alan and I's favorite things to do is to look up Google Maps, find something in the local area that we can travel to and take pictures of. The third thing that you can do while your ship is in port is you can stay on the ship. You can sunbathe, you can hang out by the pool, you can read a book. Just keep in mind that if you do this option, that your bars, your casinos, and your shops will all be closed until the ship leaves the port. Alrighty everybody, so those are the 5 things that you need to know before you take your cruise. If you like this video and you found it useful, then make sure you subscribe to our channel. Alan and I upload every Friday. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Oh my God, I am drooling. Don't look at me. Make sure you have a little cash on you, small bills, because the baggage handlers will be there and they like the tip.
Just a tip.